The United States says Russia's claim that it's withdrawing troops from the Ukrainian border is false and that it's continuing to reinforce its military presence there with as many as 7,000 more troops. A White House official said Russia could at any moment stage an incident serving as a pretext for invasion. Moscow has accused the West of whipping up hysteria. Tim Allman has the latest.
This doesn't look much like a withdrawal. These satellite images from a private American company appear to show a build-up of armoured vehicles, helicopters and artillery. Then there's this, what looks like a pontoon bridge built across the Pripyat River, not far from Ukraine's border with Belarus.
The situation is controlled by our military. We don't see any changes now. We see a large accumulation of troops. We're seeing small rotations. I wouldn't call these rotations the withdrawal of forces by Russia. We just can't say that.
Russia insists you can. They released video footage showing tanks being loaded onto a train. Their final destination, we're told, their home base, now that military exercises have come to an end. But Washington remains sceptical. There's no withdrawal, quite the opposite in fact.
We're in the window where we believe an attack could come at any time, and that would be preceded by a fabricated pretext that the Russians use as an excuse to launch an invasion. And we've seen, and we've talked about this a bit in here, we've seen these tactics used in the past.
Although the US says there will be no military response if Russia does invade, America is building up its presence in the region. Several hundred more troops arriving in Poland, reassuring NATO allies while hoping the worst won't happen.
We can talk about ways of avoiding Russia feeling unnecessarily threatened, and we should continue to explore all of those options in order to avert what would be an absolutely catastrophic large-scale war in the centre of Europe.
Diplomacy continues. The British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, fresh from a fairly fractious meeting in Moscow, is expected in Ukraine. And the UN Security Council will discuss the crisis later on Thursday. All the while, Ukrainian military drills go on, preparing for an invasion many fear is still imminent. Tim Allman, BBC News.